My name is Kai the Fish Guy. I'm a fishing fanatic, entrepreneur, and a marine biologist. One could definitely say I live a bit of a different lifestyle, but with a lifetime on the water and the drive to catch them all, my purpose is simple: to catch more fish and to show you guys how to do it too. Today you get to join me and Josh as we land a prehistoric monster and the latest in line of evolution of the sharks, the great Hammerhead. Now, in the chaos that is shark fishing, the most important thing is being prepared, which means having all of your equipment, but also having the right bait. And to do that, you gotta work up the food chain. So we start off by trying to catch some smaller sharks to in turn end up hooking into the monster. Today we came across a few problems, however, which I quickly realized a kind of psychotic solution to. Arriving back on the beach, I had an idea. What is going on, jigging junkies? Me and Josh, the shark guru, are at New Pass Beach, and we came a little bit short today, so I'm going to go and swim out the bait because we don't have a paddle for the kayak, and our device to drop from the drone is currently MIA. So the game plan is we got just the 50 wide. We're trying to load up and get bait today. Today's plan is to try and get some rays or some smaller sharks, and the game plan is to throw those tomorrow night for the big ones like a hammerhead or a nice bull. So right now, with daylight starting to fade on us, I'm going to essentially just free swim out the 50 and drop a jack a good little ways out so we have a chance of hooking into something bigger. You know, the right size bait is going to be all the better for tomorrow night. Fortunately, I'm a strong swimmer, but this ought to be good. Hanging that nice chunk of fish above my head with the sinker and hook, I decided to get kicking on out to the middle. Now, I wasn't going too far out here because I don't want the current to overwhelm me, but I wanted to get it out far enough that we had a chance of getting a decent little sharp-nosed shark or a blacktip to try and bring back so we'd have some good bait for later. But yeah, the adrenaline rush while doing this, definitely something else. Like, you don't know what's underneath you out there, and you just gotta keep on swimming and swimming. But if you want the fish, sometimes you gotta do what you don't want to do. Hands down more terrifying than the kayak, but in an awesome sort of way. Back on nice dry land, it didn't take very long for one of the reels to start pulling some stuff. Now, for those of you who fish from the beach pretty regularly, these nice little hardhead catfish are pretty common amongst anyone, and although they do put up a good fight, it's the last thing any of us wanted to see tonight. We had one other decent little run from the 50 wide, but unfortunately, it did not stick. Moving on to the next day, we pulled together some frozen fish carcasses we had from previous weeks and went down to the bait station and got some pieces of stingray. And now we got a whole bunch of dead cut bait, some things for scavengers to grab on the bottom, and next thing to do is just to kayak them out there as fast as we can and wait for something to happen. And we took no time as sun was going down to get these baits all out and set so we can land a monster on this beach. After dropping the bait 750 yards offshore, all there was to do was wait. And that noise that I love so much came shortly after sunset. Oh my god! The scream! Yeah, she's been running for a few minutes. I think it's time to set her. Oh. Okay, I'm setting. He's on. Okay.
Are you getting the harness on?
Yeah, it's right behind you.
No, he touched you.
Okay. Hunk of stingray, and we are hooked up. We had it scream a little bit, and Josh is getting him underway right now. The shark is swimming towards us.
He doesn't know he's hooked yet.
Yeah. Gonna be getting strapped up and ready here. Yeah.
Oh, maybe when we beat him.
This is a nice fish. Try to keep getting cranks on him. You gotta get his head around. There's a lot of line out there still.
I know.
Yep, crank on him when you can. Try it with your finger, your thumb. Try to guide the line if you can.
Okay, right now he's
yeah, I know, buddy. I know, it's hard. That is a lot of drag on that fish because I've got my drag settings cranked. I mean, not super, but it's like 30 pounds of drag. It's a good amount of drag for him to be ripping off with these. So it's a decent fish. You're all good. Just crank down on the fish.
The fish started kicking at us, and we had a chance to do a quick switch.
He doesn't. He's not. He's swimming towards me. I want to see what he feels like when he runs before you let me loose. There he is. I was starting to get worried.
There's so much line out still too.
Oh yeah.
We put the shark out. It's like, how far? This is the one I dropped really deep, right?
Yeah.
So we
We're
sent
still
the,
500 yards out right
yeah. We sent this one out probably 600, maybe even
now. Over 600.
maybe even 7.
Close.
And now he's come in. We had a whole bunch of fat screams on the reel. Got him in. And now we're slowly bringing this beast to shore. Fought him for a few minutes, and then we had Josh strap up.
Oh yeah. That's a nice fish.
Yeah, oh, look at him pull.
He's not quite whooped yet, but he's almost there.
I wonder what it's gonna be.
Or whatever it is, it's over 7.
It was like line diving too, you know what I mean? It wasn't like a head thrasher at all.
Yeah.
I could just feel the thing just like peeling off to the right really hard and
I think
fast.
it's a tiger.
I was thinking tiger, maybe even a bull.
No, it's not a bull.
No?
I don't think so. Damn, he's still fighting me.
He don't want to come in.
Nope.
Watch. We're not going to have the tags, and it's going to be a huge tiger.
At this point, all we knew was the fish was big, and he was relentlessly battering away on Josh here, so we knew we had to get it in a position to eventually be able to swap back so I could fight the fish and Josh could wrestle.
Oh, we got a monster coming in. Yeah, buddy. Oh. It wasn't even maybe 20 minutes after I got the bait out.
Yep.
We were on.
Okay, you're gonna have to take over for a bit.
Okay, can I switch? Sounds good.
Yeah.
He's still running. Look at the run. Look at the run.
Still going. You hear that piano wire?
Whoa.
That's a lot of freaking drag.
Yeah. There's a big fish.
Okay, we gotta get this thing in the sand
Okay.
and get swapped.
Still going.
Holy shit. All that line gone that I just gained.
Yep.
I gotta stop him. I can't let him keep running. Okay, get ready. Sit.
We literally have Josh squatting in the hole in the sand because the rod holder wasn't in deep enough. Had to rip it out as soon as he bit. So we're stabilizing here before he passes it back to me. But the thing is still taking out a ton of drag. It had a really fat run, took out a lot.
He's coming back around. Be ready.
Yeah.
All right,
We're about to swap.
You got him whooped, bro. Keep on him.
Pulling in Godzilla.
Yeah, you are, bro. This one's above 8. I'm pretty freaking sure. It's a nice fish. I'm pretty sure.
He's still just running, man. You can hear the grit and pain in my face.
Stay on him.
Yeah, nothing's coming right now.
Oh, he's trying. Well, we got a lot of drag on him. He's whooped. Can you sit a little more?
Yeah.
A little bit. Try to crank. There you go. He's almost on top shot. Once we get him on top shot, dude, he's ours. We just got to get him on that top shot.
Now, I've had plenty of big fights in my life, but nothing really compared to this. This fish was taking every last ounce of air. Despite all the adrenaline rushing through your system, it was just empty. That was the closest I've been to being pulled into the water by something ever. I've landed plenty of sharks, Goliath before. This thing wanted my head. And near the end, my belt was so worn off and not even on right because of the panic from it. The thing started sliding off my legs and I had to pin it against my knees to be able to even get the thing to drop the hand line the last little bit of this.
Don't let him run, buddy. You got him. We got a good amount of drag on him. Hear that piano wire. Yeah, you got him whooped. We're almost on toppy. Yeah, buddy. Once he sees that sandbar, though, he's going to want to take off again. And we can't allow that.
Something that really shows the true power of this fish is just simply the fact that I have to use 2 hands to crank down. Like, my right shoulder was on fire. I needed every bit of real power to help me get the last of them to wear this fish down.
We should be hitting top shot any second now. We got him. He's whooped.
It gets to a point, though, where it's me or the fish, so there's only one thing. I have to double down and power through it.
Come on, top shot. Dude.
Through the exhaustion, though, you finally get to
Here, if you can sit on him, I'll crank.
Oh my God.
We just need massive hammer, folks. He's every bit of 10 foot. We got to get him back fast.
Oh my God.
Get behind him with this.
At this point, I don't know who was more tired, me or the shark, but we landed a ginormous 11 to 12 foot great hammerhead.
Then the other one I caught.
Awesome. Look at the size.
Okay.
Awesome.
Now come help me dehook him.
Okay. Do I need to stand on him?
Yes.
I quickly hopped on the thing's pectoral fins to hold it in place while Josh popped the hook, and then the two of us, in the debris of the crazy waves, grabbed him by the front and the tail and helped the fish safely get back off into the deep. The weight of this thing was absolutely nuts. I'm guessing it had to be between 600 and 700 pounds. Meanwhile, the heterocircle caudal fin was almost the whole size of my body. I learned so much in school just about all the crazy abilities that this beast actually has, but it was just something else to see it in person at that immense size. It only truly does it justice when you can actually get to hold one up close like this and just realize what an amazing and capable creature this actually is.
Oh my God.
We gotta walk now past the bar.
Off into the abyss. There goes the fin. This thing's forever down. Look at me, Josh.
Sure makes it past the bar.
We got a hammer! Woo! Oh, it had to have been close to, I think, 10, 11 feet. Fought like crazy. It's like we got shark burn here, there. It took us a good, that was a brutal battle. It was exhausting. It took like every bit of adrenaline and stuff we had. Got some nice little blood marks coming in hot. The shadow, don't show it much.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, he got me good.
Yeah, nice one.
For those of you who don't know, this nice blood dripping from my leg here is actually from the shark's skin. No, he didn't bite me. It would be a lot worse if that had been the case. But shark scales are called dentricles, and they are razor blades to be able to reduce all drag resistance in the water. So when you scrape them against yourself like this, it can make a whole bunch of little cuts that you wouldn't see until later on.
A nice little burn, but that thing was a monster.
Hammer time.
It was an absolute monster. That was sick. Like, I don't even know how to react. I'm hoping we got as much of it as we could. It was just a panic. Like, I mean, we fought the thing for so long, and we were just trying to get as much as we could on him. He kept running and running and running. And finally, at the end there, we got him up on the shore. Didn't take him out of the water. Got him nice, secluded right in the water there. So we had him safe. Got the video as fast as we could. Got the hook out as quick as possible, and got him right back off over the bar, safe and sound. That's how you do it, folks. Subscribe to catch more fish.